Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have the mega beast, maybe the biggest of all, the M5 competition. So I would like to thank BMW Kun exclusively to allow me to review this car, and it's a really great opportunity. So a big shout out and thank you to them. So when starting, seeing from the front, you get this gloss black grille, which is like huge, and the M5 competition logo here, and you get these L-shaped laser lights. So these lights throw lights up to a distance of around 650 meters on high beam. So yeah, that's a lot. And so as you can see, the front bumper is much aggressive than the regular 5 Series. With front parking sensors. So this shade of paint, I don't know what to call it, it's either a green or blue. It's a mixture of both. So that looks great actually. So you get 360-degree parking camera, front parking camera here, BMW logo, front parking as I told earlier, and this is the turn hook. So a lot of air intakes, and these kidney shaped grills open when the engine needs cooling. So yeah, it has a big engine inside the bonnet. So as you can see the bonnet, yeah, the bonnet is like really huge, and you have good cuts and creases here. So that enhances the look of the car. So yeah, now seeing the tire side, these are sport tires, and you get 5 lug nuts, BMW logo, M brake calipers, disc brake, and the disc looks really huge. These are 20 inches to 75, 35, 20 sport tires, which I told earlier, Pirelli rubber. So yeah, great stopping rubber, and the road presence is like really good. Yeah. M5 competition written over here, and seeing here you get the gloss black ORVM. Yeah, it has the heating function as well, and here this is for aerodynamics. Body color door handles, passive entry, piano black touch, and the rear tire, it's 10 mm bigger, so it's 285 35 R20s. Again, it looks much bigger. It's only 10 mm bigger, but it actually looks bigger than the front tires. So yeah, and the appeal is like really good, really good. The wheels and the tires. This is the fuel cap. So the fuel tank capacity is around 68 liters. And here the LED tail lights. Yep, M5 competition written over here. So many of these enthusiasts like us, we like this M5 with the 3M colors here. BMW logo, a reverse parking camera as well, rear parking sensors, quad functional exhausts. Yeah, not fake like Mercedes-Benz, quad functional exhausts here, and diffuser treatment here. Yep. So from the side, this looks really good, this car. On the top, if you see, you get a carbon fiber roof with a shark fin antenna. Even that's finished in carbon fiber, so that's great. Yeah, definitely, like, it is a sports model, so a lot of reduction in weight will be there. And you get a subtle spoiler here on the boot, which is in piano black. Now taking around the car. Yep, the car looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this will steal the feeling, like the rob away the feeling of its regular 5 Series. Yeah, many of them will be on the road like, yeah, it's a regular 5 Series, but people like us, definitely we will recognize. And sometimes, yeah, the regular people might see that it's not something regular, it's something special. So now opening the boot. So it's a one-touch boot here. Yeah, 530 liters here. And you get the owner's handbook here, some space with some toolkit things placed here. And here you get some space again. There's a net here. Yeah, so boot is large enough, and the only problem would be the loading lip. It's kind of little on the higher side, so putting in big suitcase would be a problem. You get a warning triangle here. You get 2 buttons here. This to lock the car, and this is for the closing of the boot. Yep. As you can see now, opening the rear door. Yeah, so the door is big. so you won't feel claustrophobic, as the window area is also too big. This is the quarter glass and this is the sun blind. Power window switch. So then you got behind this Harman Kardon speakers. So you have 16 speakers and 464 watt output. You get a 1 liter bottle fit easily here. BMW M scuff plate here. And this is the rear seat. So one thing to show, like this car has soft door close, as you can see here. Yep. So that's a good feature. We generally get it in 6 series and the 7 series. So yeah, M5 again it comes in the same league. So yeah, you get the M scuff plate here, and seeing the seats, yeah, these are sports seats. So these look really good. So now getting in would be a task. Car is a bit low, and as you can see, this is little up. So putting in your leg also would be a small problem, but it's okay. Closing the door, soft door close, blinds here, and you get a hook here, twin lights, and now talking about this comfort, yeah, under thigh support is not that present here, but legroom and kneeroom is good. Compared with the 5 series, yeah, this is a bit on the firmer side. So 5 series is a bit more comfortable. It's, yeah, but no one will complain as, yeah, sports seat, so it's good. Magazine holder, scooped out seat back, little bit scooped out seat back, and headroom is good. I have a couple of inches more. I'm 6 feet tall. And you get a rear blind as well with 3 adjustable headrests, a rear armrest with twin cup holders. Here you get a 4-zone automatic climate control, huge transmission tunnel, so 3 people won't be comfortable, and this car is not meant for 3 people. So this how the dashboard looks. Isn't this looks gorgeous? The only thing is the steering wheel. Like, you're paying a lot. This is a full-blown M car, but still you get a regular steering wheel with all those M bits and those M buttons. Let me show it to you. Yep, the M buttons. But again, it's really good. So comfort at the rear seat is good. You get a handle here and a hook. Yeah, hook here as well. AC vent here. And one more thing to show is this. The seat belts. The seat belts get the 3 M colors. So yeah, again, that's a good attention to detail. You can see the speaker there. Speaker is good. Yep. So now let's get into the front seat. So overall, yeah, really good. You have an options like for the massage seats and for the sunroof. So all those are optional. I'll put the details of the optional kit in the description below. Yeah. So now talking about the mileage. Mileage is like around 9.1 kilometers per liter. Yeah, definitely. From a 4,400cc engine, what would you expect? And yeah, who cares about the mileage? You're paying so much. Power window switches. This is for the rear blind, windshield blind, memory seat controls. So when you go under, and this finish is good on the door, and here you get a huge door pocket, so 1 liter bottle fit easily here. 20-way adjustable seats, both the front seat gets 20-way adjustable, and M5 competition written over here, the 3 M colors. Doesn't this look really good? Really good. And here you get the lights control, and yeah, ambient lighting here. Now see the seats here. Yep, M5 written over here, and this glows at night. So that's the best part. And under thigh support, it's electrically adjustable. So seats are like damn supportive here, so under thigh support won't be a problem. As you can see there, M5 mat here. Yep. Now let's get in. Yeah. Now this is the steering wheel. So as you can see, good leather wrap steering wheel, M written over here. This is the cruise control system, and here you get the volume controls with the voice command, the M1 and M2 buttons. This you can configure your individual settings. So as you want the steering wheel, how do you want the steering wheel? This is for the, like, you can shut the DSC, dynamic stability control, all of those stuff. This is paddle shifter, and you get this M stitching here. Yep. And this is a 12.3-inch display, multi-information display with M display as well. So now let me show you this. Here, this is the key. You can unlock, lock, and you can directly open the boot from the key, and you can turn on the lights as well. So yep, and you get the M colors as well. Yep, as you can see, the 3 M colors. But the display key would have been better, and it's much better. So let me show you the driver armrest. So it's in white. Looks good. Yep, some space. Now these settings here. Yeah. So this is for the parking camera and electronic parking with auto hold function. This is for the custom exhaust, sports exhaust, front parking sensors. These are the setup for the M mode, and you can like set up how do you want the steering, how do you want the chassis, all of those stuff. Traction control button. This is the iDrive selector. This is the Steptronic 8-speed gearbox. These switches is what you see. This like you can change the speed of the gear chain. Like if you want it slow, little bit faster. So you have 3 settings here. Then you have reverse neutral, driving in sports. Then you have manual controls as well, and M written over here. As you can see, red color is here. Yeah, so the gearbox feels like great to hold, absolutely great. Twin cup holders here, cigarette lighter here, and a wireless charger here. You can just close it. Yep, good treatment here. So as I told, 4-zone automatic climate control, the radio here, and this is the 12.3-inch information, the infotainment system. Red color engine start stop button and the auto start stop system here. Now let me show you this. You get a mirror with a light. Same as the case here, mirror with a light. So in safety, this car gets 6 airbags, ABS, EBD, brake assist, conic brake control, dynamic traction control, dynamic stability control, limited slip differential, all-wheel drive. All of those stuff are there. So yeah, it is safe. And tire pressure monitoring system and traction control, as I told earlier. So yep, it's loaded with tech. Now let me show you the infotainment system. Before that, I'll just show you the glove box. So the glove box is big. So yep, I think it's a cold one. It's big. Now this is the 12.3-inch unit which has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and GPS navigation. So that's good. See, as you can see, the display is like really good. Yep, that's great. So I'll just put into media. So you have media, yeah, not much. You have Bluetooth, AM, FM, radio. This is the communication system, and you get into navigation. As I showed earlier, you get the navigation thing. If you get into car, you have driving information like journey data. Then you have sport displays, so it will show how much power and torque you're consuming. Energy flow, where the energy is going exactly. Yep. Then if you get into M menu, you can configure the setting. As I told, the M1 and M2 buttons. So if you go into M1, you can change like engine. You want the efficient, sport or sport plus. Again, transmission into D1, D2, D3, S1, S2, S3. D is for drive, S is for sports. Chassis, you can change into comfort, sport and sport plus. Steering wheel, again comfort or sport. DSC is dynamic stability control, as I told earlier. So again, it's on, off or mild. You can switch it on. So auto start stop system, sound controls. You can like turn on or turn off the active exhaust. M2, you can configure the M2, same settings here. Yep. So it's as per your convenience, nothing much. It's as per your convenience. So heads up display, you get the heads up display as well here. Wait, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Just a minute. So now heads up display, it's not coming for a while. I'll show you the instrument cluster. So instrument cluster, you have settings, you can control it for configuration for road, sport or track. So definitely this car is capable of going everywhere. So it has a lot of things. Vehicle status, tire pressure monitor, engine oil level, service requirements, settings. Going into settings, you have door vehicle access. General settings, if you go into general settings, date and time, units, sound, gesture control. So this car has gesture control as well. You can change the date and time units. So how do you want touchpad sensitivity, all those stuff. Exterior lighting, yep. Driver assistance system is there. So parking, it has park distance control as well, which is like common in BMW car. It helps you park the car. 360-degree parking camera as well, as I told earlier, front and rear parking sensors. Yep. So displays, heads up display, instrument cluster and control display, doors and vehicle access, interior lighting, seat comfort. If you go into seat comfort, you can get into driver's seat. You have 2 memory settings, as I told earlier, so it's showing like which setting you want. So yeah, you have seat heating as well. So that's good. Seat cooling would have been better, but it's good. Like at least it's better than nothing. Giving nothing, it's better. Something is better than nothing. So again, this is for the climate control, heating or ventilation, key button assignment. And getting into interior lighting, you have ambient lighting. Yep. Colors, if you go into colors, you have like 6 colors and 11 combinations. So yep, I feel the blue one is the great one. Yep, so it changes and looks much better than the one in the 5 Series, driver profile, owner's handbook. Yep, so a lot of controls here. Now, talking about the instrument cluster, the multi-information display. Let's browse to this. There's a button called BC here. So I'll press the button here, BC. You can see there's the G-force meter here, the radio. As you can see, the modes like comfort mode, the chassis, the steering, and the gearbox, the car. So battery level, the mileage, and this is the trip. Yeah, and this is the energy flow. So this is the engine temperature meter and the outside temperature meter as well. How much power and torque you're consuming. The force meter again. So yeah, a lot of controls here. Now let me switch on the AC. So as you can see, the seat ventilation controls are here. Yep. But I don't want it. I don't want to get heated. Before only in Chennai it's like hot. So air conditioning, yeah, it's not on full burst, but does the job, like it's doing the job well. So the air conditioning is great actually. 4-zone automatic climate control, and you have individual fan speed controls here. Now let me show you this. Yeah, the lights. So light controls are here. So the lights are like really bright. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of things here, and now let me show you the engine bay. So this is the engine bay, a massive engine, 4400 cc, 4.4 liter, twin turbo V8. So this has a twin scroll turbocharger. With the competition package, the regular one produces 600 horsepower, this produces 625 horsepower. The torque output is the same, 750 Newton meters. Again, you have an upgraded version of the M5 competition, which is called the M5 CS, M5 Club Sport. So that has 10 more horsepower, which is around 635 horsepower. So talking about the top speed and the acceleration figures, let me show you this hydraulic struts and insulation here. So the engine bay looks really clean and like really good. It's like a lot of things are there, a lot of turbos and all of those stuff. So the acceleration figures for the M5 competition is 3.3 seconds in 0 to 100. Top speed is 250, and 0 to 200 is around 10.8 seconds. So M5 CS, it's a bit faster. So it's around 0 to 100 is around 3 seconds dead. 3 seconds dead. So that's official figures by BMW. If you go yourself, like if you have the capability, you can do it faster. Like I've seen people doing it 2.9, 2.8 seconds, the M5 CS. Even the M5 competition, before it was launched, the prototype, people used to do it in 2.9 seconds. So yes, this car is like blisteringly fast, and like, yeah. So these are the lights. So yeah, L-shaped DRLs, as I told, the LED lights, laser lights. And at the rear, again, those typical 5 Series lights. So these 3D lights, these look absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, the frames per rate, frames per second, frames per rate, whatever thing is going on. So it's looking good. Yeah, so overall, like the competition of this car, RS7 and the Mercedes-AMG E63S. So this car is faster than the RS6 and the E63S. E63S by 0.1 seconds, and the RS7 and the RS6 by 0.2 seconds. RS6 is not available in India, RS7 is available in India. So yeah, it's overall, yeah, definitely if anyone is interested, you won't ask me, but if any doubts you have, you can definitely ask me on Instagram, YouTube, anywhere. So any doubts, I'll clear it, and whatever this optional packages, all of this, I'll put in the description below. So if anyone is interested, do let me know. I'll help you anytime you want. I'm always available for you guys. So thank you so much. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe.